Well guys, I haven't made a video in a long time. It's been really busy at work and just really hot out. Just haven't had a lot of time to do anything lately. So the last video I had was that haul of the Gravely that was in pieces, and I haven't touched it since that day. So today I figured I'd go to some riders here, see if we can get the old red 450 going. Haven't really run it more than 5 minutes in the last couple of years in total. I ran it last summer once just to start it up and drive it around, and probably the same thing the year before, and that's it. So I'd really like to hook up a mower deck to it and mow with it a little bit, but today I figured I'd reinstall the rear liftable hitch and hook up a little trailer on it and just pick up some sticks in the yard that came down in a thunderstorm. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, I wanted to start the red 450. We haven't run it for probably like a year. So I checked the engine oil, it's good. Transmission oil was down about a quart, so I just topped it off. I put some gas in it. I got to get my jumper pack, and I'm going to give it a squirt of ether too before we go any farther. And I'm going to hook up the rear liftable hitch. It's been off it for quite some time, so I was hoping I could start it up and drive it over to the garage, and then we'll put the hitch on over by the garage where all the tools are, and then maybe if we're lucky we can pull my little trailer around and pick up a pile of sticks with the trailer. So be back in a minute. Alright, so let's see here. The choke's open. Give it a little bit of carb cleaner here. It might be more than a little bit. If I remember right, the choke doesn't work on this thing. The cable's not hooked up. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. It wants to go. I'm gonna get that choke on there. See what happens now. Could use a little tune-up. It's probably full of old gas, but it's running. We'll turn it off. And we got to fill up the tires with air and stuff, and we'll go get that hitch and see if we can mount that rear hitch on it. Cool. Alright, here's the rear liftable hitch. I had to take it off years ago when I took the engine off the tractor. I never put it back on, so there's two really heavy bolts that go down on the axle housing here, and then there's a rod that attaches, and it should be good. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so we got the hitch kind of mocked up here, and the bolts go over the axle and point to the front, and it pivots behind that. I think someone built that really high looking lift on this tractor here on the front by the flywheel. They probably had a hitch ball on it at some point. On this side over here, this lift rod goes into the hitch. Something's actually not working right with the lift right now, so I'm just going to leave it as is, and it's in the right position. But I found out that there's a mud wasp nest over here right in the area where the lift would be, which is kind of making me laugh. So alright, so we just have to tighten up those 4 nuts and should be good to try it out. Good now, other than having low speed and 2 flaps on the tires. Well, it's working. Onan sounds good. The clutch is not engaging all the way forward to the stick, so it's going to need some adjustment on the linkies. There's something sluggish with the governor also. I have a feeling the throttle cable needs some adjustments, but yep, all this work is going to pick up this little pile of sticks. love this 450, man. See how slow it will idle. I think she's ready for a mower deck, man. That's what I think. Enough farting around with no attachments, man. Need a mower deck on this sucker. That's what we need. Cool. Cool.